Very good morning, students. So I hope that you are all busy in online test. So the past 2 weeks we discussed about accounting ratios like liquidity ratio, solvency ratio. Today we are going to discuss third classification of activity or turnover ratio. Okay. So that's what we are going to discuss this video. Okay. So activity or turnover ratio, other name is called performance ratio. Activity ratio also termed as performance ratio. So it measures how well the resources have been used by the enterprise. Okay, that is very very important. So these ratios measure the effectiveness with which the enterprises use its available resources, how effectively resources are utilized. So based upon that, activities of the or performance of the business. Okay. So here it expresses in number of times. Now it is expresses number of times, how many times from the based upon our information. Okay. So these ratios are calculated on the basis of cost revenue from operations, nothing but cost of goods sold, or other name is called revenue from operations minus net sales. Okay. So that is the information here. Okay, so under the activity ratios, we are going to discuss the four important ratios. So this video, we are going to discuss inventory turnover ratio and working capital turnover ratio. Okay, so now we are going to and trade receivables turnover ratio, trade payables turnover ratio. So this video discuss inventory turnover ratio and working capital turnover ratio. So subsequently, we are going to discuss trade receivables and trade payables. Okay, that is the four important ratios under activity ratio. So as you know, activity management performance of the business. Here, inventory turnover ratio establishes relationship between cost of revenue from operations, okay, nothing but cost of goods sold, and average inventory carried during that period. The aim of the inventory turnover ratio will determine the efficiency with which inventory is used. The cost of revenue from operation. What is the formula here? The cost of revenue from operation or cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. It express in the number of times. How many times? Like 1, 2, 3 or 4. Here the expression is number of times. Okay. So here the ratio is cost of revenue from operations or cost of goods sold divided by average inventory. Okay. Here the very important thing, what is the meaning of cost of revenue from operations or cost of goods sold? We can going to calculate under this revenue from operation minus gross profit. Okay. When you got gross profit, you are deduct from revenue from operation, you will get cost of revenue from operation. Suppose you got gross loss, you want to add from revenue from operation, you will get cost of revenue from operation. Okay, should be very careful whether the problem they given gross profit or gross loss. As a gross profit, going to deduct. Gross loss, going to add. That is very very important thing. So also you can going to calculate how to calculate cost of revenue from operations. So nothing but opening inventory or opening stock plus net purchases. Here what is the meaning of net purchases? Nothing but our purchases minus purchase return. Then we want to add direct expenses minus closing inventory. Okay. So direct expenses here, what is the meaning of direct expenses here? Nothing but wages, carriages on freight inwards and power, gas and fuel expenses. If you are strong in final accounts, there you can classify direct expenses coming under trading account, indirect expenses coming under profit and loss account. Okay. So now you want to recollect all this information here. Okay. So that's what here you can also calculate cost of revenue from operation. You can go into deduct from profit or gross loss, or you want to add opening stock plus net purchases plus direct expenses minus closing inventory. Okay. So that is the very important information here. Then cost of revenue from operations, cost of goods sold. Suppose in case of manufacturing enterprise, what you are going to do? So how to calculate cost of revenue from operation? So as a cost of material consumed, okay, that's information you have to mention, plus purchases of stock in trade. Okay, during the year, what is our purchases? Plus changes in inventories of finished goods, work in progress and stock in trade. Here, what is the meaning of change in inventories of finished goods and work in progress and stock in trade? As we discussed already in financial statements, wherever there are two type of stock, one is opening stock and closing stock. Two type of inventories, opening work in progress, closing in work in progress. Then two type of finished goods, opening finished goods, closing finished goods. Likewise here, we have to classify all finished goods, work in progress and stock in trade, changes of opening and closing that we want to mention here. Then you want want to add direct expenses. Suppose in the case of manufacturing expenses, again we want to add cost of material, we will get cost of revenue from operation or cost of goods sold. Okay, that's what our numerator. Denominator, average inventory. Very simple. What is average inventory? You want to do opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. So we will get naturally average inventory. Okay, so that's what the two formulas explanation here. Cost of revenue from operation, how to calculate it, and average inventory. Okay, then so what is the, suppose cost of revenue from operation, in case of amount of cost of revenue from operations, cost of goods sold is not given, suppose that information not given, but instead amount of revenue from operation is given, you want to consider revenue from operation for the calculating this ratio. So idea is here, suppose they are not given for cost of revenue from operation, but they given revenue from operation, so that amount you can consider it for the calculation of ratio. Suppose in the absence of any information, like they are not given cost of revenue from information and also cost of goods sold for or revenue from operation. Okay, either they are not given cost of revenue from operation or revenue from operation, we are going to take, suppose gross profit is always considered to be percentage of revenue from operation. That is the point you keep in your mind. Okay. So then inventory turnover ratio, what is the objectives and significance? What is the idea for preparing for this inventory turnover ratio? Okay. So to ascertain whether the investment in stock has been judicious or not, that means only required amount is invested in stock. Should be very careful. That's what utilization of our stock. How we are going to utilize from the available investment. Okay. So it measures the efficiency of investment management. Okay. That is the objectives. Okay. It shows the number of times amount invested in inventory is rotated. So when it is high ratio, then naturally more sales are being produced by a rupee of investment in inventories. Similarly, low ratio, it shows inefficient use of investment in inventory. Okay. So that's why the classification here, high ratio, what is the effect here, and low ratio, what is the effect here. So naturally, what is the optimum inventory turnover ratio? To allocate working capital and to earn reasonable margin of profit. That is the optimum inventory turnover ratio. That is the objective significance of here. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the second one, working capital turnover ratio. So one of the very important one. It shows the relationship between working capital and revenue from operation. As you know already, what is working capital? The difference between current asset and current liability. So revenue from operation, as you know already now. So it shows the number of times a unit of rupee invested in working capital produces sales. Every investment, what is our total sales available. So revenue from operation here means for revenue earned by the company from its operating activities, like revenue producing activities. So for non-financing company, so what is the meaning of here? Okay, it's nothing but net sales and commission. So suppose for finance company, as a finance company, here we are going to discuss interest earned. What is the interest you are earned? Then dividend also. Then profit on sale of securities, etc. That's what under the discussion about here, a working capital turnover ratio. Okay. See, working capital turnover ratio, what is the formula here? Revenue from operation divided by working capital, or cost of revenue from operation divided by working capital. So we were strong in our earlier one, inventory turnover ratio, revenue from operation calculation. Here working capital calculation very easy. Here also the expression is number of times. As you know already, so what is the meaning of working capital here? Nothing but our current assets minus current liabilities. Okay, that is the idea here for our working capital turnover ratio. One of the second important. Here what is the working capital objectives and significance? So as an assessment of effective utilization can be made by comparing with past data or with comparable enterprise or different enterprises or with the industry standard. That was the idea here. So what is the high ratio source in working capital turnover ratio? Shows efficiency use of working capital. So as opposite, naturally low ratio shows inefficient use of working capital. That's what the working capital discussion here.